Hey everybody, Jillian here. I wanted to take a minute and share a quick video showing you how I used Brave Little Tailor's new One Another card set in my Memorydex. Before I show you how I put it together, let me give you a peek at what is available in the Print and Pray shop. Okay, so the cards are about this size. I have a visitor on my couch who might make some noise. So the cards are about this size, and there's 28 cards. You could do it over 28 days, and they have scripture prompts on them for every day. So for instance, the first day says, love one another, and then it has 3 verses down here on the bottom that you can look up or use those as places to journal. Coordinate with the cards. There are some really fun sheets of ephemera. I printed these on clear sticker paper, so they're gonna match like the pie and the watermelon and the cherries, and these little like embroidery stitches here are gonna match with the art on the cards. She gives you a little box for each day, and you'll see in a minute how I layered them on the cards. There's also coordinating patterned paper with this set, and I printed 2 copies of each, and this is all that I have left, so it's really cute patterned paper. Okay, so let's talk about how I put these cards together. So first I went through and I used one of these blank cards from here as a template for these patterned papers. So I just cut around those, and then I have a Memorydex punch, so I use that to punch holes. And then I matched each one of the cards up with a piece of patterned paper. I laid each card 1 through 28 in a few rows, and then that helped me figure out like which paper to pair with which so that they wouldn't repeat. So then with all of my cards laid out, I cut up a bunch of the ephemera that I had printed on cardstock. So I plan on using this clear sticker paper for Bible journal entries, and then the cardstock I had planned to use with these Memorydex cards. And so you can see like on here, I used them for layering with the cards. And so before I put anything down, while I had all of these guys laid out on my desk, I cut out pieces of ephemera and then just kind of placed them where I wanted them. And then you'll see there are also some cards like here that have like ruffles on them, and so that was the final step. The ruffles and the clips and then the puffy crosses like this, those were the final step. So for that, I just looked to my like general craft basket that I have on this in this calyx unit here, and I pulled things out like doilies that matched with the printables. I pulled out some twine, the puffy stickers like I showed you. Woo! And when reaching for this, I just knocked the camera over. So I have a jar here of just fabric scraps that I've gotten from friends, and then rainbow grid labels on the bottom. So I just pulled from this guy here to like bunch up fabric and layer it on there. And then that was it. Once I had all of the cards laid out on my desk with all the embellishments that I was going to use for them, I started assembling them. This whole process took me about maybe an hour and a half to do, just on a lazy Saturday morning. It was really fun. And this is what I came up with. So I will go ahead and show you guys a flip through since you can't see it really well from this view. But it was so much fun to make these. So I just plan on pulling one out each day or whenever I'm ready to Bible journal, and just journaling through these one another's, and it's going to be so fun. It's going to be challenging as I am journaling through these to be not just a crafter of the word, but a doer of the word. And so you've got things in here like love one another, encourage one another, accept one another, stop passing judgment on one another, bear each other's burdens, live in harmony, all sorts of one another verses. And it's going to be really hard to put these in the margins of my Bible or in my notebook or wherever and then just leave them there and not actually live them out. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a great challenge. So that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Be sure to check out Brave Little Taylor's feed and see how she's working through the one another cards. I can't wait to see. I will mention also, the Memorydex system is kind of hard to find. So if you are in that position, I know that Janet, you may know her as at Top, you know who Janet is, Top Knots in Jesus. She has a tutorial on how to assemble one of your own like this if you don't have the Memorydex system. So check out her feed for that. And yeah, it's going to be so fun to see how everyone in the community works through these. There are physical products that have released that coordinate with the one another card set. There's a traveler's notebook that you could journal these in. There's a washi tape that coordinates with it, and then there's also a stamp set that coordinates with it. So I plan on using those things, the stamp and the washi tape, in my Bible journaling entries with the ephemera sheets that I have printed on clear sticker paper. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. You making all that noise, Superman?